There are three things that happen when you do the drills. First of all, you get your body supple. Then the body's conditioned to work in a certain way.
Yeah.
The third thing is, while you're doing the drills, you're learning the golf swing.
Yeah.
Because you get a little bored and say, okay, well, let's prove Paul wrong. Let's put the elbow in this position. Or let's not connect our arms to the chest.
See if we have anything.
See, and by doing that, you get to a certain point where you make your shoulder turn, you start down, you say, well, if I bring my right shoulder up, just no, that's not going to work. If I bring it,
so things,
no, that's not
things get
work.
revealed to you.
So it's exactly. Things are revealed to you as you're doing the drills.
And so long as you know the bigger picture, which is, I know that Paul's told me that I've got to go from here to here, and I've got to do this drill to get myself from here to here. After a while, it'll just go to there.
Exactly.
And that's the point, right?
That's,
I mean, and then it'll go to there, and there, and there, and there, and there, right? And,
right.
And that's how you get these people can build their swings.
Right. Let me just go through what I do for warm-up drills early in the morning, okay?
Right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate, okay? Just as getting right out of bed, okay? Put the 2 feet together, knees together. Get my knee bend, and I work my ankles, okay? Just to get them supple, flexible, work the ankles. Then I go to the midsection and hips. They're level. And you go straight back behind you. This is the center point. I'm not floating at all. There's none of this or any of the, see, straight back behind me, straight back behind me. Boom, boom. And I can feel perfect angles as I'm doing it. Okay, then I take my upper arms and a pressure point, number 4, number 5 pressure point. Arms straight out in front of you. Then I bring it back one piece and turn my hips midsection back. So the power's coming from the ground up through my ankles, through my legs, hips, midsection, shoulders and chest, and transfer it to my arms and hands. And I have leg and drag all the way from the ground all the way up to my arms and hands. Okay?
That's how you start her off, right there.
I do that every morning, okay? And I do 100 of these and then 100 of these every morning. And that will always keep you flexible and supple when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
So then I would go over to the chair like we did last night. Pressure point 4, number 5. Bring it down. And elbows and both elbows in P2, P1, P2, P3, P2, right there. Okay, then I'd work my hands like we did last night. Do 100 of these. Then it would be right, bent right hand. The elbow starts at 5 degrees bent, then it's 20 degrees bent. And the left shoulder's working down and around, and the right shoulder's working straight back behind you. Do 100 of these. Then I would stretch, just trying to turn my shoulders and not my arms.
Till you couldn't go anymore.
Until I could.
Break your back there.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of stretch there, and it'll really open you up. Okay, now, with the right elbow, we're going to go from P2 to P1. So, bang, bang, bang. Upper arms on top of the chest, It's one piece going back. You think of this here as one unit, right here. Boom, boom. And you're taking this board here and just turning it back and then going all the way up to the top. But you see how the left arm's swinging and the right arm's just folding.
Yeah.
Okay. Try and hold it there. Okay, that's a big drill right there, okay?
Yeah.
Do 100 of those, okay? So then, I'll take, once again, I'll do 10 of these just to start off with, okay? Then I'll drop this whole unit coming down. Now what I've done is I've separated the chest and the left shoulder from the sternum. It's the strangest feeling, and I don't feel like my sternum's dropping down. I feel like this left side is just dropping down. Real soft. Real soft. Okay, there's 10 there. Then I'll work on the wrist cock, get that nice and supple. What I want to do is get the hands the fingers separated from the hands, which is really pure. Okay, then I'm going to bring it all the way up, and I'm going to stretch the hell out of it. I'm going to keep my left arm as straight as I can and bring it all the way back to my left shoulder.
That's a big stretch.
Okay, right there. Right there. All the way back to my left shoulder. And what I'm creating flexibility here. This is what and it's just in the fingers. And this left wrist becomes very flexible. Okay, I'll make the wrist cock what the club would be doing going back, the hands and the wrist. That's pretty pure right there. I'm cocking the wrists up and the hand is rotating clockwise. The left hand can cock perpendicular straight up. Now we can have no rotation. We can reverse the rotation of the left hand, or we can have clockwise rotation. Those are the three ways you can work. We're working with the clockwise rotation. The elbow is still in P2. The only thing that's rotating is your forearm and your wrist and hand. You don't want the elbow to go out like that. If it changes, then you have a problem there. So it's just boom, boom. And you want the flat left wrist. You can have three wrists. You can have a flat left wrist, you can have a cup left wrist, and you can have a bowed left wrist. We want the flat left wrist and rotate it. As I say, I can't teach you to swing, but I can teach you how to learn to swing. And by I'll use this as a reference point, is the cocking of the left wrist. Okay, I realized we cocked the wrist perpendicular. Now I say to myself, okay, what three ways can it go? Everything in the golf swing is three ways. So I can cock it and I can reverse rotation, or I can cock it with no rotation, or I can cock it with clockwise rotation. Those are the three ways. So I do the drills all three ways, and then I come up with the theory that it's cocked perpendicular and then rotated 90 degrees to the right. Okay, now I'm going to take this unit here. Okay, I got everything what I think is absolutely perfect, from my sternum, chest, left shoulder, my left elbow. Okay, I feel like everything's perfect. Now, I'm gonna take this left chest, left shoulder, and I'm gonna turn it around the post. This is the gate. I'm gonna just shut the gate around the post. This post isn't gonna move. So the left shoulder is gonna move down and around. And when I do that, I'm gonna feel stretching in my left arm. My left arm's really gonna stretch out. Really stretching out. So I feel like I'm pushing and stretching that left arm as she's going down. And I'll bring it all the way back to the top.
Yeah.
All the way back there to the top. The left arm is stretching, pushing down. You almost want to feel like the hands are going to hit the grass. Hit the grass. Boom. Now, the left arm will follow the plane of the shoulders. If I went flat, my left arm would go follow the plane of the shoulders. If I went vertical, my left arm would. The left arm always follows the plane of the shoulders. Okay, so what we've done here is from thoracic here, from sternum to our shoulders, this whole unit, we feel we can't do it any better. There's no other way of doing it. Bang here, and then all the way here. Now, I just do, just with my left arm. Okay, after I've done that, then I'll take the upper arm to the chest and turn the chest and shoulders around the sternum. When I get it back here, I use my midsection to bring it back. Go as far as you can. Now make sure make sure it's on top here, because each time you do this here, it's going to make it. There you go. That's it right there. Okay. Now don't float. Yeah, it's perfect. Now you're doing it. That's perfect. That's perfect. Nothing's floating.
I mean, you got to really be, when you start doing this, you got to really be, sure that you're not moving anywhere.
Nothing's moving. No, just keep it all centered. See, that's it. Now you're getting it. Then I'll take the weight. Okay, same thing. Weight. And you can really get this going in here. When I have the white t-shirt on, you can see it just spinning. It's just, and I'm separating the chest and shoulders from my midsection.
I think I'm
Chest and shoulders are going back, and then my midsection's going through it. Okay, now we're not gonna float. We're gonna turn this left hip back, and then the right hip back. And very good. You've been doing these?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. There's no floating. Things get revealed to you when you do it, though. Well, you can get that sucker. Look at that. You can get that. That's beautiful. Beautiful right there. Boom, 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 boom. And that's, we're using our midsection and hips. Now, take our arms and put them on top of our chest.
You attach them just like we would.
It's just like we would. Here we go. Okay, now we get a slight flex of the knees. Okay, we bring our upper arms and chest back, and then bring it back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Use your hips too now. Don't float. Keep it, everything straight up and down. Don't float. Okay, Steve, you're getting this ahead of your lower body, okay?
Lower body leads.
Okay, lower body leads. There you go.
Got
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Now feel the drag more.
Yeah, feel the drag more.
Feel more drag, yeah.
Now we go back to we go back to the connection of both arms, drop this thoracic, okay? Now, we're gonna work our wrists. That's the best thing you've learned since I've been here. See his left wrist right there? That's perfect. Perfect.
You see everything
Right
coming
on
up,
that left
going up
wrist.
the arc
That's
there, right?
Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Do 100 of those.
Do 100 of those. Okay, now, the most sensitive part of your body is the pads on your fingertips, okay? That's the most, and that's what's going to be gripping the club. So you're going to be taking the pads, okay, and pulling and cocking the right wrist back. That's the first move. And it's going to be done with the most sensitive part of your body, which is the pads of your two fingers here. Bang. Now, my right arm is bent 5 degrees. 5 degrees. Now, I'm going to, my right wrist bent, right wrist cock. Now, the elbow's going to go to 20 degrees. So it's 5, 20, 5, 20. Now, the next move, 5, 20, is the left shoulder works down. Now, we have one pressure point here at the start. Now, we have 3 pressure points. I want this upper arm touching your rib cage. Okay, touching the rib cage. Okay, so here we go. I'll do 100, and you see how my left shoulder is working down and around, my right shoulder is working straight back behind me. Now, our right elbow is going to go from P2 to P1, P2 to P1, and she's going to go from 20 degrees to 70 degrees. So it's going to look like that. Okay, then we're going to go up to the top. See, right elbow is going to go from 70 degrees to 90 degrees. And try and get as much angle. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? Can you get it around here? Okay, I'm going to use the club now. I did it with the left arm. Now we're going to put it in the right arm. Okay? So we're going to have to get back from each other a little bit. Okay, so once again, this hand is turned 20 degrees. Okay, and I have it right in the first section in. This is the sensitive part right here. Those fingers, those 2 fingers are going to bring the club back. Those 2 fingers right there. Most sensitive part of the body. Right there. Okay? Now, I get my connection, elbows in P2, then I drop, and I'll do 10 of these. Bang. And it all drops together. The upper arm becomes part of the shoulder and chest, right here. It's all one unit, and it drops right down. Okay, now I'm going to cock the wrists up and slight rotation to the right. So she's going to look like this here. And I'm doing that with the pads of those fingers that I was talking about. And I'll do 100 of those right there. Okay, now I'm going to take the chest, shoulders, and move it away from the sternum and go straight back, and my left shoulder is going to go straight down. I'm right in the pocket here. I don't lose that pocket. I don't let the arm get away. The upper arm stays in that pocket, and it all moves back together. That's perfect right there. I want a long right shoulder and a flat chest. Now as I'm starting back, and get to the top, bang, the right shoulder will come up out of its tilt. I'm in the tilt, and then she'll come up out of the tilt. If you do enough of these and go all the way as far as you can go, and do 100 of those. Okay, good. So now, like I say, the elbow was in 5 degrees, bent 5 degrees, one pressure point, cocked the right hand back, bang. Now I have all 3 pressure points, bent right hand, shaft is horizontal, parallel to the ground, parallel to the tiger line. Right there. And the left shoulder, see this drill here, right shoulder going back. Now, all this is happening when right shoulder's going back. Bang, right there. Right there. Okay. Now, we're going to load this right index finger up, the first pad of that right index finger up, by changing the elbow position from P2 to P1. And it's almost like you're throwing it against this right index finger. So get hit, and then can you feel it right against that right index? Oh, yeah. Can you feel the 2 middle fingers? Yeah, Steve, right here. Feel that, and then pushing against that feel right that index. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now we're going to take it. Here, the butt end of the club is pointing at the tiger line. Now we just continue our shoulder turn like we did on our last drill, come out of our tilt, and we're in the perfect position at the top. Okay? And we have 1 pressure point.
Yeah. Do 100 to here?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I do 100 here, 100 here, then I do 100 here, 100 here. Then I just put it all together and bring it up to the top. All together, bring it up to the top. All together. Bring it up to the top.
Got it? Yeah. Good.
Now, I'll separate my hands and just let them sit in the fingers. Sit in the fingers. Just let them just sit in the fingers, separated. Okay. Now, I will take both arms at the same time and get my slot. Now, I'll drop my thoracic. That's pretty good, Paul. That feels good. Okay. She all drops down together. Bang. Bang. Okay. Now, separated hands here. Get my wrist guard. And I'll just let them just lay on the fingers. The pivotal point is under the left thumb. The pivotal point of the cocking of the wrist is just under this left thumb, right here, right here. So it would be right there. It'd be like on a seesaw.
I feel it.
Here's what I'm talking about, a seesaw. You got one side going down, one side going up. Well, the pivotal point is just under this left thumb right here, and so this side's going down and this side's going up. So you feel like you have 2 separate sections of the club.
I feel it.
Okay, good. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this all up together here. Just nice, it's nice and easy, just here, nothing fancy. Bang, all the way to the top. Oh, let's go as far as you can go. feels good doing it.
Yeah, it feels good.
Feels good. Now we get up, and I take the club in the right hand, like I was doing before, take it back, and then in this, standing up in this position here, then I really work that right elbow. Okay, right here. Now, very slowly, I want you to trace and go from the elbow from P2 to P1. Okay, let me turn the elbow for you. Okay, to go back and forth. That's it. That's it. That's it. We gotta get this a little bit more. So, that's it. Okay, now, when you're up here, okay, right there. Okay, now she's at 70. Okay, you have a tendency to kind of let it drop down. I want this butt end pointing at the tiger line. Now it's perfect, okay? This bent right wrist. Okay, this angle here is just perfect, the whole angle. Okay, let me see you do that. Here, okay. Okay, you got it right here. Soften up the hands. There you go. Okay, now right here. See it right here. Okay, see how see, real slow, she's going up.
Up
Here,
the forearm.
you have a tendency to let it go this way and then go this way. You change planes. See, she goes this way.
There.
Right there, right there.
Try that.
Okay. Perfect.
So from here, just right up.
Perfect. Yes. That is always working in a straight line. See how she's working in a straight line? And she's working in a straight line coming down. Okay? She's working in a straight line going back, and she's working in a straight line coming down. Straight line going back, straight plane line coming down. Straight line going, so there's no waving this way or this way, okay? If you can see that in the college, you can really understand it. So from here to here, I do 100 of these right here. And I'm throwing it against that right index finger, as you can see. I'm just throwing it. So I'll do 100 of these. In fact, do these as much as you can during the day. If you're shopping and have a club with you, if you're in church, do it. Because this is so important, okay? Okay, now, this right shoulder still goes back this way here. So, same motion. Now, I pull that right shoulder back. The right shoulder goes straight back, and then she comes out of her tilt. Okay, now I do 100 of these. Bang. You see how I'm still in the tilt? And then, boom, boom. Pulling this all the way back as far as I can go. Pulling it back. Good. Get it up there. There you go. Pull it. Just keep doing that. But keep it in the slot. Keep it perfect. Keep it in the slot and pull it back. That's it. Can you feel that? Feel it. This here is all stretching.
Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome. You do 100 of those. That's real important. This here drill is really important. Boy, you can pull that all the way around. See, when you're facing me, you should be able to see my right shoulder.
I can't see it right there.
You should be able to see my right
I see it
shoulder.
back here.
Back here.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Look
That's
how
way
far.
back, yeah.
Way back. There you go. Now you can see his right shoulder. Just appears here. That's perfect.
Okay.
We're up at the top. We have one pressure point. Okay, so our left arm is parallel to our shoulders. Hogan has 2 pressure points. That's why his left arm is just below his shoulders.
Yeah.
If someone ever, why is Hogan a little bit below? He's got 2 pressure points. Take the upper arms, put them on top of your chest, arms straight out in front of you. Okay, and turn your chest and shoulders back in a chair, and then bring it back. Bring it back with your midsection. And feel the leg. Get that shaft breaking, and you can feel, Steve, you can feel your hands rotate, okay, and you can feel this right index finger loading up. Here, take the club and go like this here. No, okay, the hands are ahead. Okay, there's your leg, okay. Now, bring that leg back, okay. Bring that leg back. You see the bend of the club face? Now, I'm doing that with my body. feel the right index finger loading up? You feel that?
I do.
See it? Okay, so, and really concentrate and really do 100 of these right here. This is so important. So important, because you feel the hands rotating, you feel your right index, number 3 pressure point loading up, you feel the rotation of your hands, and you feel the leg and drag, and you continue that leg. Okay, I've broken clubs doing this right here at the end of the handle. You're too good. They're too good. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. You feel now you're going. Now he's working one piece. Now you got this working one piece.
Yeah.
It's a strange feeling for you, but doesn't it feel good?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Solid.
It's solid.
I mean, you feel it all. All together. Right?
All together. That's unbelievable. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's awesome. Okay. Now, when I have it up the top here, Steve, now, my left arm and left chest, okay, all one unit. Now, when I turn my left knee and left hip back, real slow, see how it pulls my chest, left shoulder, right on plane.
Yeah, you don't really have to move anything independently, right?
Yeah, and it's a great feeling. The feeling is, I can feel my chest just going back and my shoulders. It's hard to describe it. But if I move this on plane, then bang.
That comes with it.
It just comes right with it. And that's the answer to your question. There's a slot right there.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, I see.
Now, we've got the hawser. We're going to work from this end here. Okay, we're going to work from this end here. The hawser is pointing at the tiger line, 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 until the shaft is horizontal to the ground and parallel to the tiger line. I'll do that again. This hawser is pointing at the tiger line, pointing at the tiger line, pointing at the, until she's horizontal parallel to the tiger line. So this here wouldn't be pointing at the tiger line, that there wouldn't be pointing. So here, now we go from the hawser to the butt end of the club. So here it is here. Now the butt end of the club is pointing at the tiger line.
Yep. Well, you told me last night the backswing would start with the right hand.
Yeah, but what was bothering me with that right hand is you going this way.
Yeah.
And why I put this target line down, I want this right hand is pulling back.
Sure. But the left wrist cocking on that angle puts it right there.
But I want that on that tiger line.
Got it.
Okay, I don't want to be below plane. You were
Right.
below plane last night. So, boom, right there. Right there. There you go.
Boom.
Now that's better. Now that's better. Now she's facing the right. Yeah. And see how the hands
Coming out.
are coming
There.
out this way here.
Mhm.
The hands and arms are always out in front. They're
See
not
Not back there.
not dropping. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Now from here, I'm gonna
Okay.
get that right up there, and then the hands right through the,
Okay.
right there, right?
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it any better than myself.
Okay. And then what you're saying here is that's gonna
It's
pull
all-
everything.
It's all, see how I put load. Okay, now stop right there. Now do it real slow. Okay, do it slow. Feel it, pull back. Feel it, pull back. That's it. Do it slow. That's it. That's it. Now see how your hands are coming through the upper part of your humerus. Now, the first move down is your upper arm.
Back
all
to
three
it.
pressure points. All 3 pressure points. Next move, this right elbow, which was at 90 degrees, moves to 70 degrees. The right wrist, which was at 90 degrees, moves to 45. So it's
That's the drill we're talking about
Yeah.
right there.
Right there. Okay.
Now, back in,
Back in.
drop.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So it's back in, drop.
Yeah. Now you yeah.
Back in, drop.
Drop and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in, drop.
Yeah, and that straightens. Okay. There you go. That's it. Perfect. And then. Okay, so I'm up here, and I do 100 of these first, to get the pocket. Find the pocket. Bang. Then I find the pocket. Then I do 100 of these. Okay, then, once I'm up there, and I made the turn, then I put my hips in midsection.
That's what's dropping the shaft
That's
down.
what's dropping the shaft down. I turn my left hip, left knee back to the ball, and that's what dropping my... Now I'm going to drop the right shoulder, just so, don't let me hit you here, and the shaft's going to go that way here. So it's going to be... See that there?
Boom, boom. Once I'm here,
Okay. Now just take it up to the top. Now your first move. Now your first move is going to be turn your left hip and left knee back. No. I want it up here. I want it up here. Okay, right here. So when I turn my left knee, left hip back, bang.
oh, so
Real slow. So
we
this
were doing this separate, and now we're going to do it together?
together.
We did it separate, but it actually does it at the same time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I did it. I took this component here and said, okay,
Separate.
what do you separate? What do you do with it? What she do on his first move? Go to all three pressure points,
Yeah.
so she hits the rib cage.
Right.
Okay, what does this right arm do? She
Straightens
goes from
out.
90 to 7, straightens out. And what does this right hand, right wrist do? It comes back
Yeah.
to give you the 45 degrees. Okay,
Okay.
so boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
And that's the way the three work.
Okay.
Okay, and then while we're doing this here, the right shoulder is going to put the right index finger right on plane.
Okay.
Right on plane right there.
Okay.
So as I drop that right shoulder, bang, there she is right on plane. And now, okay, well, what starts this operation in motion, when I'm up here, what starts the operation in motion is turning the left knee, left hip back, and left shoulder. Boom.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Okay, now it's
It's going to drop right down there.
right down that. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. See the angle. See the angle when you get in here is this angle here and this angle here, and so the angle coming down, that'll be almost coming down. This angle here, this angle here. Keep the elbow leading, yeah, keep the elbow out in front. That's it, that's it. Yeah, you can leave it behind you. Now the next drill, okay, once we get it here, boom, boom, here. Now I want you to just, I do 100 of these right here. And keep it right in the fingers, right in the fingers. See how it's in the fingers? And let it drop, boom. Let that forearm drop. Can you feel it just drop? Boom, boom. I can't hold it back. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, all kinds of things will be revealed to you doing this. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. Okay, that's the drill there. Now,
So you go, so let me just check. So I'm up here.
Mhm.
Bang, bang, bang. Now we're here, we're just
now,
dropping it.
now we do the drill.
Now we're just dropping
Yeah,
it.
now we do the drill.
Okay.
And you're having a little trouble with, and this drill is really important to you because I get to see how I got it pressure point here. I got the elbow out in front of my body, and this is real important. Once you get this here, then you'll look like this coming down to the ball. See that?
Boom.
But you won't get it on your own. You gotta
Send it out of there.
You gotta do hundreds of those. Hundreds of those. That's it. That's it. That's it. Just stay right here. Don't go back. Just stay right here. That's all I want you to do with that drill. Now put it in the fingers, just in the fingers. Yeah. That's it. Just in the fingers. Yeah, that's all. Now just let it drop. Just, can you feel it? Can you feel a snap here? Just let it. That's what I'm looking for. Damn it, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Right there.
Right there. And you get boom. That's perfect. Perfect. That's the feeling I'm looking. Boom.
Boom.
She just goes. You're not keep carrying it down. Once you let this go, it goes. The whole thing kind of looks like this here in slow motion. Very nice, Steve. Very nice. You can feel it. You can feel all the... Now, those are the feels you're looking for. You can feel it in here. You can feel it in your hands. Those are the proper feels that you're getting now. Very nice. Yeah. It just flows. If you got it in the right slots, it just flows to the next slot, next slot. You can feel it just flow right into the slots. We got our drill here, so the next move is our lateral move. Towards the instep. So now we use the drill to do the lateral move.
It leads into it.
It leads into the lateral move. So back here, turn your left hip back. That's it. That's it. Now,
now I'm going to make this lateral move to there.
To there. To there. And do it
together.
Do it all together. All together. That's it. That's it. And you turn your hip. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Left knee doesn't move.
Nope. Now we turn your hips in midsection. They all turn together. Good. And
left knee doesn't bend.
Look at that right arm now, huh? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So we've got on this right hand, we've got here, boom, boom, and we've got all the way down to here. Okay. Now once again, we're 20 degrees. I do this drill here, okay? Then here, then I do this drill here, uncocking the wrist, uncocking the wrist. Okay, ready? Okay, so do 10 of these, okay? And she's right on your thigh. I want that right on your thigh. Okay, now, hold it right here. Now just uncock your wrist. Uncock your wrist. Okay, now just rotate your hand just ever so slightly. Not, that's too far. There you go. That's it, that's it, that's it. Now, we're going to put this all together. Okay, we're going to uncock the boom, boom. Okay, I got my pressure point right here. I got all 3 pressure points here. All 3, that's real important. Okay, all 3 here. Now, my right shoulder is going to work down and around. Sternum's not going to float. My right shoulder is going to work down and around my sternum. Now we're going to do our drill. As the right shoulder is working down and around, the right arm's uncocking, the wrists are uncocking, and I have the rotation into the ball. Now we'll put our right hip, our right side of our midsection with it, and our right shoulder. We'll do our drill, and it will look like this. to stop this. It feels good.
Good. Your feet open in a certain direction here?
Yeah, my left foot is open 45 degrees. My right foot is open 10 degrees.
So on these little buttons,
Turn 10
on this
10
button,
degrees.
that's 10,
10.
and this one 45.
45. Yeah.
All right.
That's good. And the reason I say that, for me, it's easier for my knee, my ankle, foot, and knee to work towards the ball. If this here is perpendicular, my knee wants to go in like that. Okay, she wants to go in like that. So I turn it out, which helps me. Oh God, look at him. He's got it. He's got the sucker. He's got the look. All right, now, when I straighten it, bang. Now, this wasn't pulled back at all.
Okay.
All right, so here, she straightens and she puts that right hip back on plane. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Just straighten.
It just straightens.
Just stand up on it.
Straight up.
Just stand up on it.
It goes straight up. See this part of the ankle?
Yeah.
It doesn't move back.
Okay. Just stand up on it.
Stand up on it.
Do you put a little weight down on it so you can push up on it, or nothing? I'm saying when I get over the ball ready to hit, do I lean into it so I can just stand up on it?
No.
Nothing.
No. When you set up over the ball, okay, and you flex those knees, I want the hips go straight down.
All right.
Hips straight down, and the weight's right in the middle of my feet. There's no movement to the outward or anything like that.
Got it.
Hips go straight down. Then I bring the knees in a little bit, and I have a little bit of resistance, right?
I just stand up like that,
And
and,
then
that's going to end, so it's going to look
So
like that.
So, boom. You see,
Boom.
See your hip. Take your finger and put it right here. Now watch this hip. Watch the plane she takes.
And I'm adding a little bit of left knee too, Paul, which
Yeah.
is even helping it, right?
Yeah. See that? That's
That's pure right there.
pure.
That
Okay.
puts you downhill, basically. Feel.
Because you're
Move left, tailbone, move to the left.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. Now let's take our hips in midsection and turn them as far as we can to the right. Don't move in. Don't move the legs in. It's pretty doggone good. That's good. Can you
That's
feel the
fire right
stretch?
there, huh?
Yeah, that's good stretch. That's good stretch.
You like that stretch?
Yeah. Okay, because well, we get the hips turning to 45 degrees. I want these hips turned 45 degrees.
Okay, got it.
You're perfect. You're perfect. Okay. Now our first move down is going to be our left ankle, left heel,
Bang.
left knee, boom, right over that foot.
Boom.
Now see how the knees are more further apart.
Yeah.
This right knee would then go back down to its original thing, and boom. Now you can sit down. You did that a couple of times hitting balls yesterday. It blew me away. This is the way you look.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Boom. Turn your hip. Turn your midsection. That's it. This side of the midsection and this side of the hip. And then you just stand here and do as many of these. So it's automatic for you.
Okay.
See, now you're turning the hip. Go ahead back. Turn it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it now. Hit my hand as hard as you can. There you go. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the drill right there. Where this is working. This is working.
You're just a good teacher.
No, this is working. No, I can't teach you. You're learning by the drills.
Yeah.
You're learning by the drills. I can't teach you that. Okay. Okay, this would be, right here would be inside. Okay, now I'm going to turn the hips and the knees just a little bit to the right. Now this here would be inside out. turn them back, inside, inside, turn a little bit to the left, that'd be outside in. Those are the 3 paths.
And then the next drill from there, you go bang, bang. We got inside, inside. And now, what we do now is
Continue all the way down to the finish.
roll up on the toe.
Yeah. All the way up. Yeah, but turn it all the way to the finish.
You need a shoe on, don't you?
Yeah.
I need a shoe.
I need a shoe.
It hurts your big toe.
It does. It does. So what we've done here, we've done 100 of these. Then we've done 100 of these. Then we've done 100 of these. Now we go all the way to the finish. Bang. Then we do 100 of these. 100 of these. Okay. So what it's going to look like is boom, 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 boom.
Once I've gone to the inside, it's all the way to the end there.
All the way. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh yeah. Okay, now that's what I want you to do. This is going to change your whole life right here. This is the most important. If you could get here and then do this every day as much.
Leaving the left knee slightly bent now, Paul. The left knee, once I've gone boom, 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 leave it that's bent. It stays bent.
No, that straightens.
Eventually straightens.
Yeah. Now, yeah. Now, push on that. Push on. That's it. 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 Way around. That's it. That's it. Okay. You really need it. Once this here move, bang, you condition it to go there, you're finished as a golfer. You're finished as a golfer. So it's here, boom, boom, boom. Much better. Do it again. Okay, now don't try, can you get this here snap? See how that snaps?
Yeah, I just want to ask a question.
The way you get that snap, you don't do it with your right side, you do it because
Okay.
you're pulling with the left.
Let me ask you a question first. When I go to here and I bang, that's bent.
Yeah.
Then I come to the inside, that's still bent.
Yeah.
When this starts to push, still bent. When does it start to straighten?
Right here.
Okay, so I go all the way to there, and then I start to straighten.
Then you start straightening, then you bring it up.
Okay.
All right. Don't put that. That's it. 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 Can you feel that pop? Right there. That's it. That's it. Now pop that. Pop that. Now you're gonna pop it by pulling this back. Pulling this here back. That's how you're gonna pop it. This leads. Don't ever think.
Pushing.
Don't ever let this stop. You know, this here is always leading, this left side. If you stop this left side from leading, then the right side would just push into it. So the left side, this here, is always leading.
So is there
That's what gives me the pop.
is there a preliminary? Like, can I loosen it up right here first before I get to the whole show?
Yeah.
That's okay there, huh?
Yeah. Yep. That.
And then I go.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do that every day, the next time I see you,
It nails it, doesn't it?
next time I'll see you, you'll be looking like this. Boom. And this here will be all straight up and down. Your lumbar will be straight. This will be straight up and down. You have the slight tilt to the right. So it'll be boom. Just like that right there. And then pop it around. That's it. Do it again now. Now pop it around. That's it. That's it. Pop it around.
Millions of them.
Millions of them. You got your slight 20-degree tilt that we came into the ball with. We maintain that tilt. This tilt here. This tilt comes back, so it's right here. Tilt comes back, but the lumbar is straight up and down. Both knees are tight.
That was the last one there, right? The last one. That was the last one you showed us last night, right?
Okay, now put your two knees together. And this, what this says is show you, if you didn't come out, you'd look like this.
Yeah.
So you have to come this way. That's it. Now put them together. Beautiful. Beautiful, Steve. That's awesome. That's awesome. You do that easier than the... now see if I go down and touch both heels. Here you go. You can go all the way up.
Oh, I love that.
That's awesome. How you coming out of the shot?
I love that.
How are you coming out of the shot? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. Son
I
of a
love that.
bitch. That was good.
That was good.
That was real good.
Well, you gave me more angle to push with. More
Yeah.
push.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was excellent. That was for. I can't imagine what it will look like a week from now. That was excellent.
Let's see what the whole show looks like there. You want to do it?
All put together is okay. Here, boom, 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 boom. See, and I can feel all the angles. I can feel the angle of my hips here, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and do it in a flow now. Okay, just do it in a flow. Turn the left knee all the way. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get your feet closer together.
Like this
That's
one.
it. Yeah. Now, if your feet are too far apart,
Can't get to touch. Can't push it up.
You can't do it. Yeah. Okay. Transition. Okay. Now let's do it. Put it all together.
And then we'll do a couple of these.
Yeah. And right here. And keep the knees together. That's it. Just to add one thing. To learn a physical move, they say you do 60 repetitions of that move in one day, and in 3 weeks you supposedly have it. So instead of doing 60 of these, I do 100 of these. Then I go up and I do 100 of these. Practically, it's practically the same thing. You see, but I want 300 after you
On
finish
each one.
on each one. After you finish all, and you find out you have 300. See, so when you're doing this thing here, you do 100. Then you put it together with the hip. Then you do another 100. Then when you go up to the finish, you do another 100. So eventually, this leg's had 300
reps.
300 reps in one day. Okay, so what really also helps is if you take that weight and you just in your fingers and
Let that thing drop out, huh?
just let that sucker drop down on you. Okay. Okay. Now I also take the weight. Now this is really pure right here. Take the weight in here. Okay. And I'll do 100 of these with the wrist cock, but I won't do it. So bring it back here. Turn my left leg back, and then
Just
watch my midsection.
Just get it swinging there.
Watch my midsection, and that is so freaking pure right there. Can you see that?
Yeah, I do.
That is so pure. Just in my fingers, and I'm turning my hips in midsection. There's impact, and so you see my angles right here. Bang! I got my upper left arm attached to my chest. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's pure.
You feel that on the right arm. Right there, Paul.
Yeah. They're just in your mind. Just hold just in your fingers if you can.
That's going to turn a little too, isn't it?
Well, okay, now take it in your left hand, upper arm, top of your chest. Okay, now just in your fingers. Okay, now just turn your. Yeah, so you go back and forth.
I feel it pure.
Now, don't move your hands or upper arms and just turn your hips in midsection. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You get it too. Okay, get your left shoulder moving straight back. Watch your shoulders now. There you go. I'll let the left shoulder go up. Go straight back. There you go. There you go. You get it. Thousands of those.
Don't let the left shoulder go up.
No, I want the left, yeah. I want the left shoulder. I want the left. When I was doing it, I want to go this way. Left shoulder's going this. It's going up, but you guys are going up this way here.
Yeah.
Good. Going straight back. I want that straight back. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. And you do thousands of those. So you feel this here. Boom. 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 And your shoulders are lagging. Shoulders are laying in your midsection and hips. There you go. That's perfect. And when this here, when we can get you here, just perfect. Boom, boom. 1,000 balls. Boom, boom. Paul, I can't do it any better. This is it. This is it. Okay, go back a little further. Boom. So we're starting from the, what I like to start is from the ball backwards to here, back to the ball. Instead of starting from the top. Here, boom, right here. All right. Make sense?
Oh yeah. The commitment that the people may want to put into this could be 45 minutes a week, or maybe one good session a week, or 2 good sessions if they can. It's not.
Right.
They don't have to do
No.
what you went through
No.
or I went through
And I went through this
to get to where we
to
are.
get to where I could take a young girl or young man or yourself and say, okay, I'm going to ask you to do this for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Do this for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Do this for 10 minutes a day. And then we'll go on from there. But I did it. So instead of, we'll say, a person developing a golf swing, a professional golf swing between 5 and 10 years, we'll say, I can cut that in half.
Yeah.
That's what I've done. I've cut it in half.
Yeah.
And every kid that I ever worked with has always come back to me and said, Paul, if only I had continued doing the drills.
Doing the drills.
And these are all college
Wish I kept
golfers,
doing the drills.
and I wish that every single one, I wish I kept doing the drills just the way you did.
Yeah. This is your gymnasium.
This is my gymnasium.
This is where everything gets invented.
This is where it all started.
97.
98, 99, 97, 98.
And why is it? Just because you're close enough to the first tee, or
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
hear everything going on? That's beautiful.
You like my gym, huh?